Hey guys, it's Dennis from Grass Monkey Lawn Care. Sorry about the delay on making videos. It's been probably 3 weeks since I've put one out. Been busy hustling, trying to get some business going. In this video here, I'm just going to kind of give you a rundown as far as what I've been doing in those 3 weeks, how I've been doing it, part-time in it at my other job, going more towards a full-time gig with this, trying out helpers, talking about the different accounts I've had and how I've gotten them. So let's kind of get into this a little bit. So first thing is, I've officially went down to part-time at my job, so I'm no longer full-time there. I work 3 days a week there, and then I work 4 days on the lawn care business, which has helped me dramatically. I was really scared to do it because I left behind a lot of money on the table at my job, but it's paid off in leaps and bounds. The week that I started to go part-time, I was hoping and praying to pick up at least 5 accounts to kind of help supplement income a little bit, and it happened the next day. It was pretty amazing. I had one customer who had multiple properties, and I had another call from another customer who had multiple properties, so it kind of cured all my fears right there within basically 1 day of phone calls doing estimates. So part-time in it there, going more at it for the business side, which is, like I said, has paid off. As far as with me and what I've been doing to get business, I'm still using Craigslist a lot. 9 ads a day is paying off. I'm getting plenty of phone calls. I have no problem with my phone ringing. And some days I'd rather it not ring just because I'm trying to keep up with what I currently have. But the phone calls are still coming. Sometimes the days are really heavy, and some other days it's maybe 1 or 2 calls. But still, the phone is starting to ring and ring and ring. So that's looking great. Like I said, Craigslist is what I use. I told you I was going to go to Thumbtack. I still need to get on that because I'm still getting lots of the things they sent out, the quote or service request for you to go make an estimate on jobs. I just really haven't slowed down enough to buy the credits and really get into using it. Things are looking good. As far as the Craigslist ads, I've gotten, when I spoke to you guys last, I want to say I had like 5 or 6 accounts, or I should say yards. I'm up to 20 yards now. I do a lot of bi-weeklies, and then I have a handful of weekly accounts, which is fine. Everything kind of balances itself out because the weeks that I have, the weeks that come together as far as putting my weeklies and my bi-weeklies together kind of was working great because I'm able to be in one area on a certain day, another area on a certain day, and then on Thursdays, I'm actually looking to add into that because the bulk of my work is done on Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'm kind of fine-tuning my schedule a little bit. My route discipline isn't as good as I'd like it to be, but I'm working on doing better at that. I'm looking at, when I do estimates, so, trying to make sure it's, in that window of the neighborhoods I'll be in to make it to where I'm more efficient and making better money so I'm not wasting time driving, wasting gas. And also, too, I've been trying out some helpers. There's some days that things just get real crazy, and I feel like I could grow the business more if I had another hand on some days. So I tried 2 guys out. The first guy, he was okay, just really slow as far as knowing how to work weed eaters and edgers and stuff. Told me he knew how to do everything, but sometimes what people tell you and what you get are 2 different things. I tried another guy out today. He was better, pretty good. Just not a talker. I think for me, what I need to find for a good fit for me is someone who is kind of similar to me, who likes to, talk a lot, get to know each other, feel comfortable with each other, not like, 2 people kind of sitting in a truck driving around and, 2 different kind of people. So, I'm still looking at that, still playing around with it. So we got that going. Let's tell you about a little bit about my accounts themselves. Now what happened was I have a handful or more of commercial properties. And the commercial properties I have are actually, a lot of them are vacant. I got a phone call from somebody who owns multiple vacant properties, and these properties are massive properties. Just sitting empty. They just want me to come in every or bi-weekly and just maintain them, which is great. It's great accounts to have because no one's there. You can get in, you can mow as early as you want. You're not going to disturb anybody. If I want to get there at 7:30 and start mowing, it's not going to offend anybody. I'm not going to wake anybody up. And 2, they pay well. They pay really well. because of the size of them, and with them being biweekly, I'm able to supplement my income with those properties because I can charge a lot for them. And also too, we got a HOA, which was wonderful. That was basically paying for the business and then leaving me plenty of profit on the outside of that. So I have an HOA that I do. It's all the common areas, the entrance, and a couple side areas in the HOA. And I actually put another estimate on a second HOA, which I'm waiting to hear back on. I don't know if I'll get it or not. If I get it, I've got to rethink my plan because I don't know if my current equipment, if I need more to handle that HOA. So we'll see. And then the rest of my stuff, I have some duplexes, rental properties. I got approached by a gentleman today who gave me 2 more properties while I was doing a cleanup and hedge work job from one of my bi-weekly accounts. And he owns a big business, and so that might turn into more. He's already kind of talked to me about possibly doing some work on his rental properties once people move out to kind of help freshen up the landscape or make sure the yards are cut down real nice. When someone moves in, they look great. So things are great. I couldn't ask for things to go any better for my first year. I thought 20 accounts would take me a while to do, but what are we at? It's April 14th. I have 20 yards. So things are moving along. I'd like to add 10 more, get to 30. I'm stepping my goal up a little bit, but I know I can achieve it. Just based on what I've seen so far. Word of mouth has worked great. The way I got the HOA account is by one of my 10-day cuts I have. We worked together at a past restaurant. She worked in the office part. And she found out I was doing this, and she asked me to come over and take care of hers. And the next week, the gentleman who runs the HOA for that community, he also worked for that same company back when I was working there 5-6 years ago. And so we had a great, opening relationship with each other to make it kind of an easy, step in, do the estimate. And he, told me he was going to give me more than what I put down for the estimate, which I was shocked, but it's great, So that's kind of what's been going on. Like I said, I'm real sorry I haven't made any videos of me actually doing things. It's just, I've been out hustling to get business. And the stuff I've been getting, I've had to do a lot of first-time cuts on, and with these vacant properties and other stuff, I've just been trying to get things done quickly, so I haven't had the time to take a camera out and kind of videotape everything. I've been trying to just get through it and get to the easy parts where when I go back out there, it's going to be simple and easy to cut. So that's kind of where we're at. I've done some mulch jobs too. I've, hedge trimming. I did a couple of jobs today for that. My average days have become now, when I work, I'm right around 350 a day, with money coming in, which is pretty good. And a lot of that I've done by myself. And then, you get tired and you work long days, but is it worth it? Hell yeah, it is, because I'm doing what I want to do and I'm working for myself. So, if you're watching this video and you're even thinking about, wanting to do this, I would go for it. This is a great life. It's a great job to have. I wake up, and at my other job, when I wake up, I'm just kind of like, hey, I got to go in, yay, But when I wake up for this, it's like, all right, let's go make some money. Let's make some people happy. So, it's what you make of it, really. For me, it's easy. It's because I love to do this, and so, it makes life a lot easier when you wake up and go, man, I get to go cut grass, and I get to go be outside, and I don't have to worry about someone looking over my shoulder the whole time. So, I'm enjoying it. I couldn't ask for anything better to happen in my life with this business. Moving forward, I'm going to get the camera out more. We're going to start taking some videos of some jobs and, just me working, different accounts I have, kind of show you what's going on. And I can sit here and tell you about it, but to show you is a whole different thing. So that's what we'll be doing in the near future. As far as, anything else going on with the business, I had a problem with the mower. Tried to pull blades on it, and unfortunately, when I got it from the dealer, they had over-tightened the bolts to hold the blades on, so I couldn't even get them off. So had to take that in to the dealer, have them pull them off, tell me what was going on, check everything out. So everything checked out great. Got new blades put on, but it's time to invest into a air compressor and some air tools. I didn't own any at the time. I thought, impact wrenches and stuff like that would be okay, but air tools seem to be the way to go, so I'll be picking up those very shortly so I can get some blades pulled again here in the next couple of days, get those sharpened up, and keep them on a maintained schedule. So that's kind of it. Thanks for everybody watching. I've watched the subscribers kind of go up, and I'm shocked for the fact that people are still subscribing, even though I haven't put out that many videos lately. But that's going to change. I'm really going to work at trying to get the camera out when I'm out, working, and kind of show you guys more firsthand what I'm doing. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And other than that, I was going to kind of put a few more channels out there that have kind of caught my interest more, that I've been kind of watching. Countryside Lawns, I believe it is, in Fall River. I've kind of really enjoyed watching those, different perspectives. Another guy that's kind of, I think he's in year 2 or 3, I can't remember with Fall River, but he's got great advice. His videos are really good. So if you haven't watched those guys, go check them out. Definitely good channels, good videos, good content. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope you guys are having a good year so far and making some money and picking up some accounts and having a good year. So stay tuned. There will be more to come very shortly. Thanks a lot. Have a good night, guys.